Okay, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to the 2015 Walk of Honour plaque unveiling. My name's Phil Pinion. I'm the General Manager with Wagga Wagga City Council. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Because we're keen to maintain a through way there, can we just cuddle in a bit closer in this direction? I think our federal member's already been doing a bit of that, I noticed. Thanks very much. To commence official proceedings, I'll now pass over to our Mayor, Councillor Rod Kendall. Thanks, Mr Mayor.
I'd like to give my special welcome to Mr Arthur Nixon. I've known Arthur for a lot of years, and this is just a great honour to be here today for Arthur and your family and for all those friends that are gathered around here today. I'd like to thank General Manager Phil Pinion for being the MC today, acknowledge Federal Member for Riverina Michael McCormack's presence, my fellow councillors, Kevin Pointer and Yvonne Braid here today. Just better look around just to make sure that I've got them all. Thank you. And particularly like to thank the Australia Day committee members that are here today for the great work that they do. And I think we've got a meeting next week just in case you've dropped it off your calendars. So. And it would be remiss of me not to acknowledge the Australia Day Committee. They're a very hard-working committee and make sure that very, very important event that we commemorate in Australia each year, and in Wagga in particular, goes off without a hitch. And they've done a great job over the last number of years that I've been Mayor in particular, and in the time before that. So good afternoon. I'd like to acknowledge the Wiradjuri people who are the original custodians of this land. Pay my respects to their elders, both past and present, and extend that respect to all Indigenous community members here today. And in fact, I'd like to extend that respect to all of our community members that are present as well. Thank you to everyone who has attended today to honour the 2015 Walk of Honour recipient, Mr Henry Arthur Nixon, known to all as Arthur. Thank you. Although my speech notes also say that he's known as Harry, so I'm not quite sure why he's known under so many names, but so he's known as Harry according to the war record. So I'm not sure whether he signed up as a youngster or something when he shouldn't have. Not there. Speech notes are wrong, isn't that great? So as Mayor of the City of Wagga, it does give me great pleasure to be here today to unveil, and we will unveil shortly, the plaque of honour in the footpath that acknowledges Arthur, and will acknowledge Arthur for eternity, I would imagine. I can't see this footpath going anywhere in a hurry. Arthur's family originate from Wagga Wagga, and as you may know, Arthur was the proprietor of Nixon's Engineering, and it was at that business that I became friends with, and had numerous occasions to work with Arthur and Malcolm in particular over very many years. So that business commenced in 1960, and the business itself has been a wonderful contributor to the city, employing many young men over the years, and still thrives today and employs 40 staff or thereabouts to this day. And I know that they've always had a philosophy of employing trainees and apprentices and bringing them through the business, and that philosophy continues under the direction of Arthur's son Malcolm, who's here behind Arthur today. So thank you, Malcolm. Arthur's achievements and contributions to this community include, but are not limited to, and I must say are not limited to, the following. His service in the Australian Army in World War II, where he was deployed in both Papua New Guinea and Borneo. And today Arthur continues to speak with young recruits at Kapuka who are in training. Arthur served 10 years on the boards of both TAFE and Wagga Base Hospital. We're still calling it Wagga Base Hospital? It was certainly Wagga Base Hospital then. Arthur has been a member of Rotary for over 40 years and become a Paul Harris Fellow in 2011, acknowledging his service to the community. And Arthur has also been involved in high school P&C committees, is a member of the Probus Club, Apex, and an active legacy member, and he continues to date to visit 13 legacy widows at Christmas each year, delivering parcels. So thank you, Arthur. And I know I know that beyond that, the business itself has continued to support Wagga and Wagga charities over very, very many years, and that's been appreciated by the whole of the Wagga Wagga community. Throughout Arthur's life, he has and continues to make significant contributions to our community, and he is an exemplary citizen. We hope that today's honour is a true acknowledgement of your many years of service, Arthur, although I'm sure nothing we can do would honour it enough. Through the plaque, you will become an eternal part of Wagga Wagga's history and memory, and we are delighted to have many members of your family and obviously many friends here today to witness this unveiling. And as Mayor of the City, I am honoured to join you and would like to personally thank Arthur for your service and commitment to the many people and causes that you have supported and continue to support. It's people like you that make Wagga Wagga the great place it is. It now gives me great pleasure to hand over to Arthur's son, Malcolm, to respond for the family, and then I think we unveil soon after that. Thank you. Malcolm.
Thanks, Rod. It's a great honour for Arthur to receive this award, and the Nixon family came to Wagga 170 years ago, and Arthur is the fourth generation of the Nixon family in Wagga. He's contributed to Wagga's growth with his involvement in the community and business activities over many, many years. Just some of the things he's been involved with is the training of apprentices, over 100 apprentices trained, Apex, Rotary, TAFE, Probus and many, many more. We thank Wagga Wagga City Council for this Walk of Honour and congratulate Arthur on doing such a great job.
A couple of interesting statements there in inverted commas. I don't know if these are sort of particular expressions. Do it now, action, not talk. It sounds like they might be attributed to you, Arthur. I'd now like to invite the Mayor to present Arthur with a framed replica of the plaque on the footpath. Thanks, Mr. Mayor.
Arthur, it is my pleasure to present you with this replica now. Thank you.
So you're all coming back for afternoon tea? Anyway, I'm not sure what the future
So can you see the things that symbolise great grandfather? What it means. That's the river. So where's the